A powerful storm system has brought extreme rainfall to eastern Spain, triggering widespread flooding and emergency responses across several regions, including Zaragoza, Castellón, Valencia, and Tarragona. What began as scattered showers soon escalated into one of the most intense rainfall events of the season. Let's begin in Aldaya, a municipality in the province of Valencia, where the Saleta ravine overflowed late last night. Around 57 liters per square meter fell in only 35 minutes, causing water to spill over the edges of the ravine at the Bonaire Dam, flooding nearby streets. Mayor Guillermo Lujan described the situation as tense, saying that the town was at its limit, but he also expressed relief that the recently installed floodgates and pipelines managed to prevent a much worse disaster. According to him, although several streets were submerged, the water level never rose above half the height of a car's wheel, and no evacuations were required. Residents recorded videos from balconies and doorsteps showing fast-moving water rushing through residential areas, a stark reminder of how quickly conditions can deteriorate.
Está todo inundado, no se ve la acera ni nada. Mira, 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 mira. Se nos va a meter el garaje.
For locals who still remember the devastating floods of October 2024, the sudden rise in water triggered fear and anxiety, even if the damage this time remained under control. But Aldaya is not alone. Other towns across Valencia reported similar or even higher rainfall volumes. In Manaices, 72 liters per square meter were recorded. Paterna and Quart de Poble also experienced heavy downpours. Emergency services have warned that this is just the beginning. Forecasts from Spain's National Meteorological Agency, EMA, indicate that more intense and persistent rainfall is expected throughout the day, especially along the coast of Valencia and the southern parts of Tarragona.
Se está llevando los putos coches, ¿vale?
One of the key challenges for emergency teams is the unpredictability of localized flooding. While some areas see gradual water accumulation, others are hit by sudden torrents that overwhelm roads in seconds. This was the case in Sant Jordi, in the province of Castellón, where firefighters from the Baix Maestrat station were called to rescue a person trapped inside a car engulfed by rising floodwaters. Fortunately, the victim was safely removed without injury. In Les Ussers, also in Castellón, 61 liters per square meter fell during the first major storm of the rainy season. Local authorities warn that maximum alert levels remain active, with forecasts predicting up to 80 liters over the next 12 hours in some districts.
Madre mía.
Further north in the Tarragona region of Catalonia, the situation is worsening as well. The Ebro River Basin Authority issued warnings about a high risk of flooding in the Ledo ravine, urging residents to stay indoors. Civil protection officials emphasized that in areas such as Montsià and Baix Ebre, storms could bring hail, strong wind gusts, and even isolated tornadoes between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. As a precaution, the regional government has suspended classes for Monday in multiple municipalities, including Deltebre and La Rapita, where schools such as Sant Miquel, L'Assumpció, and Horta Vella will remain closed. Flooding has also affected essential services. In the town of Mas de Barberán, more than 400 households have lost electricity due to storm damage. Meanwhile, scientists at local meteorological stations report over 130 liters per square meter, in nearby Els Ports Natural Park, confirming the severity of the weather system. One of the most dramatic responses unfolded in Zaragoza, located inland in the region of Aragon. Firefighters were deployed to Cadrete and Maria de Huerva to assist residents trapped by floodwaters after the Huerva River overflowed its banks. Videos shared online show firefighters navigating inflatable rescue boats through muddy water, transporting people back to their homes or to safe areas. In the city of Zaragoza itself, emergency services responded to more than 100 incidents in just a few hours, including rescues of motorists trapped in their vehicles, water pumping operations, and flooded hospital facilities. Both Royo Villanova and Miguel Servet hospitals reported water entering their basements and affecting elevators, but medical operations continue. Staff quickly implemented alternative access routes to ensure patient safety. Public transport has been significantly disrupted as well. A particularly intense hailstorm flooded the Majas de Goya underpass, forcing authorities to suspend tram service between several stations. With tram lines cut off, replacement buses were deployed, though road traffic remains slow due to standing water. Across the affected regions, civil protection agencies have reinforced emergency staffing, adding more than 200 firefighters in Valencia alone, with additional support from Catalan forest brigades and the military emergency unit, which remains on standby for deployment. Authorities are asking residents to avoid unnecessary travel, stay informed through official channels, and never attempt to cross flooded roads or ravines, even if the water appears shallow. Many rescues in recent hours were triggered by drivers underestimating water depth, a mistake that can quickly become life-threatening. In a broader move to protect workers, the Valencian Ministry of Employment has reminded the public that climate leave is permitted during officially declared weather emergencies. This measure allows employees to stay home without penalty to avoid commuting in hazardous conditions. For many communities, this storm has been a test of preparation, resilience, and collective response. While damage has been significant, emergency team, civil authorities, and local residents are working together to keep people safe. If you are in one of the affected areas, remember, floodwaters can rise faster than expected. Do not risk driving or walking through flooded zones. Stay indoors whenever possible, follow updates from emergency services, and check in on neighbors, especially the elderly or those living alone. This weather system is still active and further warnings remain in place. We will continue to monitor developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Stay safe, stay informed, and take care of one another.